No idea is original. There's nothing new under the sun. It's never what you do, but how it's done. What you base your happiness around. Material women in large paper. That means
Yeah, what is up, gang? Episode 13, Roman African Empire. Welcome back. Welcome back. Word. Mad energy on the intro, right? Yes, but welcome back to Stizzy's house. Hope everybody's feeling good out there. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Word. It is whatever day it is to you, and you're back for the soothe, sexy word. I'm not sure if you're back for the sexy, but you're back for me. You're back for Stizzy, and not me, right? You're here for Chief Surges and the war and the invasion and the foreign incursion into Mankara. Yes, you know, we had some earlier bad blood with the Mankarians, as I refer to them, because I'm not sure what the hell is a correct description of them in plural form. But yeah, the Mankarians, we had some beef with them over Fianrosa when we were invading Fianrosa, you know, expanding after the successful campaign and the successful, you know, conquering of Talaria. Yeah, we expanded north, and yeah, we ended up battling over Fianrosa with the Mankarians. We came out on top, right? Word, because we've got, you know, that chicken nugget and the whole beige puke color there. Word. But these Mankarians were these guys down here in the piss gold. Yeah, there's still that bad blood. And let's actually check this out. So Chief Niaina, right? Word. I actually think that they had it for just like a little bit, and then we took it. I've got to go back and actually check the videos. Word. But we had beef over Fianrosa, and these guys, right? They've still got a strong claim on that, and these guys would be Chief Niaina of House Hira. All right, I'm gonna get this right. Harifanja, or Chief Harifanja of House Harifanja. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, and where we're at right now is that we're going to finish the business with House Harifanja. And yeah, it's time to take over what's left of the Harifanja realm, which is none other than Mankara. And so right now we're at war with them. We're opening up with this notification. Let's check it out. Rumor has it that our courtier Tiamike has been influenced by her guardian's splendor. It is said that Tiamike is now considered properly Roman. Okay, who's her guardian again? Let's double back in on that. Her guardian is none other than our word. I thought she was our lover. But no, not our lover anymore. But none other than our daughter-in-law. Let's cut on the car info because we want to know everything juicy. And juicy is like when they're pregnant and stuff like that. All right, so our daughter-in-law is actually pregnant with our son, Trajanus's kid. Really, really interesting. Okay. So that's great. So she's done some good things within the realm. She's turning in all of our Vizimbans, or let's see who these guys are. Okay, our Vizimbans up here and Android. Vizimbans down here. Vizimbans up here. I know there's some different cultures, right? Oh no, everything's freaking Vizimban. There's gotta be everything's Vizimban. Well, there you go. Everything's Vizimban. Yeah. So Dominica is doing a great job of getting of expanding the Roman culture over, you know, the historically Vizimban realm of the former kingdom, or the de jure kingdom of Madagascar. Word. So let's check this out. So last episode, yeah, we're basically at war. We send out the, you know, the war drums, and we're like, you know, it's time to expand. It's time to, you know, finish this business. And to do that, of course, you know, we've got to invoke the gods. So let's check this out. Before our troops can test their mettle against our enemies, we must be sure that the gods are in favor of this war. My Harispex has gathered all his instruments and is ready to perform the divination on my offering. All right, so I can't afford a mighty bull because that's 175 pieces of gold. And you know, we're picking in like a word. Yeah, it's not looking good for us in terms of what we bring in per month. So we can't get rid of a mighty bull, and we can't sacrifice a healthy cow because again, we can't afford the 50 pieces of gold. Can we afford a goat's entrails? Can we sacrifice a goat's entrails? No, we can't because that's 30 pieces of gold. Just think about that shit. A goat's entrail cost me 30 pieces of gold. I'm like, fucking, I own 3 freaking, like, you know, counties. Like, how does that make sense? But we're, and yeah, the last one being, we're going to look into the trail of these birds. Okay. So we're going to look at some bird shit and figure out if this war is going to be a blessed one. All right, let's Let's do it. All right. The diviner sets the chickens free in the field and starts examining their trail attentively. Unfortunately, the response from the diviner is not as positive as I hoped. There are clear signs that the gods are not in favor of this war. This news will not be good for morale. Okay. All right. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and say the priest is foolish. He's also like full of shit. Yeah, we're gonna go with that, but we're gonna lose 15 piety because we do that. Because if we don't and we agree with the priest, say, oh shit, we shouldn't be like invading, the realm of the Harifanjans. Like let's leave Mankara alone. What that's going to do is that's going to give our armies a negative 10% on morale, and that's going to make sieging down just a little bit longer. And we freaking want it to be, and we don't want it to be long. Fuck that. Okay, so we're gonna go with foolish priest. We're gonna talk a little bit of smack to the priest, and hopefully he doesn't take it too personal, but he is, and that's gonna cost us 15 piety. Good. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and raise our troops because I don't want to give these guys even a freaking chance, even though we're gonna have to because we need to kind of like consolidate our troops. But yeah, it's a cool. We'll get through with it. Okay, so. Right now, we've got our troops from Android and Talaria. Yeah, they're making their way over to Fianrosa. And these guys down here, the army of Mankara, they're going to Android to try to siege us down. Okay, so let's go ahead and consolidate our troops. And something I should have done, I should have seen who's the best available commanders we've got. All right, so in terms of commander spots, I've only got space for 2 commanders. All right, that makes... Okay, we'll roll with it. All right, and the best available commander right now is Trajanus. He's actually my son. Good shit. And he's a skilled tactician, so that's going to be great for us. All right, and the next best available person is going to be Anj. But he's actually my steward. We'll just go with it. Fuck it. Okay, cool. So let's now set up our army. Go ahead and give these guys something to do. All right, so we've got Trajanus, and it's not letting us use, it's not letting us use Anj, which is okay. His marshal was only a 15, and again, he doesn't really have a military education. So what we're going to go and do is we're going to actually we'll go ahead and cut them off down here. Yeah, and that would be the army of Mankara. Okay, and yeah, they've only got 800 troops. This should be like pretty easy if we can kind of like get them into a battle and not have to chase them around. But before we do that, let's check this out. As he is growing older, I can see that Sergius could use some guidance in some of my experienced areas. It will require hard work and may not always be appreciated, but this is my chance to make a self-sacrifice for the sake of Sergius. All right, he deserves it. Go get it. Then me and him become bitter rivals, and I've already got that bitter rival shit going on with Antonina, so I don't need like 2 of my kids hating me. Or we could go ahead with Sergius must learn on his own. I'll go ahead with that shit. All right, and just like I thought, we're making our way down to Android, and now they're gonna kind of like have us on the run. So what we'll go ahead and do, we'll start sieging down Mankara, because everything else is gonna kind of like be a little waste of our time. Oh, yes, I think we might have got them in a battle. Thank goodness. All right, so let's slow things down just a tad bit, just a smidgen. All right, let's check this out. Let's actually go to the battle. All right, so the person leading against us is actually, let's see who this guy is. Chief Adrian Vanola of Manjarai. All right, so he's a low-born character. He's actually a pretty good... what's the guy's name? Let's check this out. It's not Justisar. Chancellor. Word, there you go. So he's actually a pretty good chancellor. His marshal sucks, so we should kind of like take this pretty straight up. This whole middle battle that we've got going on is being led by Chief Sergius, of course, and we've got 734 troops. We actually probably should have moved Trajanus to the center because he's got more troops, but this kind of like balanced things out because both of my flanks are pretty strong, and they're gonna kind of like converge on the center anyway. So yeah, let's go ahead and run the ticker, and we should take this one pretty good. So right now, where are we at? Yeah, they've got the whole pursuit tactic going on, and yeah, they're gonna probably like wave the flag pretty soon. So we took this battle pretty easy, and this was the battle of Talaria tribe. Now while they're doing that, we'll go over to, let's pause the game real quick, and they're gonna be in whole shattered retreat, and we're not gonna chase them down. We're gonna go straight to Mankara and start sieging that down, because that war score is at 20%. And I think they've only got one holding. Oh no, they've got 3 holdings there. Okay, so that might actually be a little bit longer than, this siege might be a little bit longer than I thought. So we'll go ahead and oh, okay, we're actually ran into a second battle. So they actually shattered retreat all the way down to, they actually went back home basically. And it actually worked out that we were on our way there too. So we actually still didn't move Sergius from the center flank. And this battle is going just like bad, like really quickly. Chief, Adrian Vanola, he's already waving the white flag. So even though they've got 532 troops, this is kind of like basically a massacre. And while, okay, let's check this out. All right, things are going well when suddenly I hear an embarrassed huff from nearby. Spinning my long sword, ready, I see the enemy commander, Chief Adrian Vanola, awkwardly attempting to climb a frozen rock. I think he's trying to escape the battle. My lord, the soldier next to me muses. We'll just let everybody know that he's soft. Okay, cool. And I'm not sure how much longer. Let's pick up the ticker just a smidgen. They lost 159 troops. That war score is up to 35%, and it's not going to do anything for us. What we really need at this point is, we need to siege them down. That's the main thing. So let's pick up the speed on the siege. All right, and this should go like really quickly because they've only got 434 men garrisoned. And what is this? The Mankara tribe. This is probably gonna be Mankara tribe. Everything is a Mankara tribe because we're not feudal yet to have differentiation. And I don't think they have like temples, shit like that. We've got a lot of gaming to do to actually get there. Okay, so the siege is going our way. We're suffering kind of like heavy losses on attrition. All right, so we've got the war score up to 80%. And let's actually pick up the ticker just a smidge. Because this is kind of like a done deal, and I want to get like my guys back to I want to get them back to some some Domitius realm, so that we can all right, so we're currently being sieged down in Android, and they might take this one. But let's check this out. Our son, while at war, defending the realm, living up to the pressure of being the son of Sergius, my firstborn, son, right? He's at war with us, and he's just had a son, and he's actually named his son after himself, which makes sense. So kudos to him. And we've got another person in the Domitius realm. Dope. Okay. So I'm just keeping an eye. Okay, perfect. All right, so I was keeping an eye on the siege that we were suffering down here in Android. So we've just won the siege of Mankara tribe, and our war score is up to 100%. But you see how much it's kind of like cost me, right? I'm down to 17. I'm down to 1,731 men. So we've got to find a way. And the only way we can kind of like improve everything that's going on. And shit, look at the hit we've taken just by having like these troops up. We're down to 22 pieces of gold, and that's because we're averaging negative 2.49 per month. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop this war because I was gonna go back and kind of like get some more war score. But it's not worth it just because it's costing way too much for this war, and I don't think you can wage war if you're broke. I don't think you can do that. Okay, so and we took this one. So let's go ahead and make it official. I'm gonna go ahead and send our terms for peace to Chief Niaina, and it's official. We freaking done it. All right, Chief Sergius the Vengeful has usurped the title of Mankara tribe from Niaina the Depraved. All right. Chief Sergius the Vengeful has usurped the title Mankara tribe from Adrian Vallona. Okay. And last but not least, we've got at least 2 more. Okay, Chief Sergius the Vengeful has usurped the chiefdom of Mankara from Chief Niaina the Depraved. The android conquest of Mankara has ended. Chief Sergius of Android won. And yeah, that's a lot of, you know, beige, tomato mix, vomit colored, realm down there. And we've got to start becoming threatening soon, right? You would think so, right? Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so let's go ahead and retract all of our troops because we've got to start rebuilding our troop totals. Yeah, because we're not stopping. We're not stopping. We are going to kind of like press full speed ahead. And what we got to do now is we've got to look at the next target, right? So as we're expanding, right, we know that our daughter hates us. We know that. So not only do we have to kind of like make sure that, okay, she's away and she's pregnant. All right, so she has a lot more reasons to hate us now because she's actually pregnant. And I know that my son has already had a kid. All right, so a son was born to Halifida and Antonina Domitius named Marcanius. So you know what? We're going to call him Anthony. Well, not Anthony. Antinius. Word. There we go. So a son was born to Antonina and Halifada named Antinius. I think we can kind of like switch up the name a little bit later if we don't really like that shit. Yeah, so our realm is expanding, right? Like we have kids left and right. We've got grandkids now. We're getting old, right? We're getting old. So we've got to keep a tab on the intrigue just to make sure we have nobody trying to kill us because now things are going to start stirring up. Now things are really going to start escalating because we've got people with things to lose. We've got people that, think that they've got probably like a claim to all of this. Probably going to start seeing kids kill each other and all that stuff. But yeah, let's just big kudos to Surge for actually getting it done. Okay, let's check this out. The Falconer is expecting me as a new hunting bird. What? Yeah, the Falconer is expecting me as a new hunting bird has arrived and awaits my inspection. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and tell them I'm busy because we've got things that we've got to focus on right now. Okay, so we've got a message that, and right, we were just talking about like plots and intrigue and stuff like that. And we already have a plot, and it's none other than Antonina is trying to kill Maeva. Now, why is she trying to kill Maeva? Let's see. She doesn't have any claims, anything. All right. Lova, who is my marshal, he's not like in love with Antonina or anything like that. They're not lovers, so why would she want to kill his kid? This is interesting. I'm actually gonna kind of like let this play out because I think this is actually our first I think this is our first time with intrigue actually in the game. So yeah, I'm interested to kind of like see how everything pans out for Lova and Antonina. Maybe she's just seeing how powerful she can become, right? Because she hates me, and this might be kind of like a prelude for her doing something, maybe to one of our family members or me even. I'm not sure. All right, let's check this out. During the past few months, City has shown dogged determination in his studies for our language and has also expressed a desire to study the history of my people's ancestors. I should encourage it. Yeah, definitely. And City is, I believe he's my ward. And why did I take a liking to him? Okay, so right now he is moving on with the whole childhood focus. He's looking like he's going to be a really smart character or heavy on the intrigue. So, and he also has a claim to the chiefdom of, wow, how the fuck did this kid get in my room? Okay, he also has a claim to the chiefdom of Chedzugwe. All right, and that's actually mainland Africa. Because, yeah, we're actually off on an island and shit. But that is kind of like western, mainland, southern Africa. Western, central, mainland, southern Africa. That would be kind of like the best description of where that is. So, yeah, so I'm interested to see, how City kind of like comes along. And there's definitely a reason why I made him my yeah, there's definitely a reason why I made it my award. I've got to kind of like just remember. Okay, let's check this out. Young Sergius has finished his education in the ways of intrigue. It is evident that he has excelled in his studies. Nice. And young Sergius, right? He is actually he's an intricate web weaver. He is kind of like the boss of like, web of like weaving webs and shit. And yeah, this definitely pleases me. So let's check out how, Sergius wrapped up as a character. All right, young Sergius is full of energy. Okay, he's still not done growing, even though he's got like a beard and shit. Young Sergius is full of energy and a will to get things done. He should use that power for good, all right? Or life will reward him. And we go with diligent. Yeah, I'll go with diligent. And he's stressed. Why is he stressed? No idea why is he stressed. Hopefully he doesn't die because he's stressed. Okay, so as a character, he is an intricate web weaver. He's a Libra. All right, so he starts off with a -1 on intrigue just right away. He's uncouth. All right, so people don't really like looking at him. He's trusting. Yeah, he probably shouldn't have been heavy intrigue character because he has two things right off the bat that kind of like fucked him. Word. This whole trusting and Libra thing, that's -3. Like he should be like a 16 on the intrigue right now. But those are the breaks. It's cool. Okay. All right, let's check this out. I've gotten an increased amount of questions from CT lately about Jupiter and the rituals of the Hellenic faith. Yeah, definitely time to teach him about Jupiter. So as of right now, CT is Roman, but he still follows the South Bantu mythology, or the South Bantu mythology, which is definitely probably like something Central Pagan. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and convert him over to the Hellenic faith. He is like a full-fledged Andronian Roman, right? Because I guess that would be like the period that they would classify us, right? The Andronian Roman. Young Romanus is impressing everyone with his sensible choices and great capacity for self-restraint. He should use that power for good. All right, so let's actually check out Romanus now, our son. Enough on City. Let's actually focus on the bloodline. All right, so we've got Romanus over here. While we're doing this, right? While we're talking up a storm, hopefully okay, so we're replenishing somewhat, and yes, check out that levy size, right? 4,852 troops. Yeah, we're nothing to mess with. We are nothing to mess with. And yeah, this is gonna be even better once we lose these like negative new administration modifiers. But we still gotta wait like a shit ton of years. All right, so we've gotta wait until 792 in Talaria, and then we've gotta wait until 793 in Moncar and Fianrosa, and then we've gotta wait a whole bunch of time for Mankara. But it will all be worth it because we'll be like super powerful, and hopefully by the time we're like 90, we have enough money to get a duchy. Because yeah, we still can't do it. But yeah, guys, this is where we're gonna leave it off at, guys. Yeah, I'm out of here. It's been so cool rocking out. Episode what was this, like 13? Yeah, episode 13. Yes, I'll be straight up with you guys. I thought a couple of weeks back I was gonna 86 this, but yeah, I'm glad I didn't because I'm actually kind of like really pumped to play this series in particular recently. Word. But yeah, I'm out of here. You guys be safe. You guys be cool. Take it easy. Peace.